Vale, estamos. Vamos a continuar con el de Witcher 3, ¿vale? Directo número 11, creo. Y... voy a poner esto. Y ya está, vamos a continuar con la historia principal, ¿vale? Ayer llegamos a las islas de Skillish, o Skillige, o como se pronuncia. Y ya está, conseguimos una máscara, estuvimos viendo como unas visiones de que alguien había estado persiguiendo a Ciri y esta había utilizado un portal para escaparse. Y nada, vimos que Ciri estuvo aquí en las islas y la estuvo persiguiendo la cacería salvaje, ¿no? Y ya está, y lo último que sabemos es que cuando Ciri escapó en un bote con el hechicero con el elfo, pues había una especie de criatura al lado del bote y Geralt reconoció a esa criatura porque la vio en el castillo del Barón Rojo. Y el objetivo ahora de la historia principal pues gira en torno a ir a de nuevo al castillo donde estaba el Barón Rojo y preguntar por esa criatura, a ver si es la misma o si puede saber algo de lo que le sucedió a Ciri, ¿vale? Y nada, antes de eso, tenía aquí preparada justo una misión secundaria, el último deseo, reúnete con Yennefer en Larvik. Antes de despedirse tras la aventura en el jardín de Freya, Yennefer le pidió a Geralt que se reuniera con ella en Larvik. Hizo en cambio que se trata de un asunto personal y no dio más detalles, ¿vale? Entonces nada, ayer estuve haciendo misiones secundarias, ¿vale? Por las islas. Estuve explorando un poco, pues con un barco por aquí, todos estos puntos, ¿no? Y me fui, pues eso, a investigar todas las... No todas, obviamente, pero los carteles estos con las misiones, pues me fui a explorarlos para revelar todos los puntos de interés de las islas, ¿vale? Y ya digo, estuve haciendo alguna que otra misión secundaria, pero bueno, es que hay un montón, ¿no? Entonces nada, pues como veis hay un montón ya de puntos de interés marcados que ya digo, iré explorando poco a poco, pero es que si no me puedo tirar aquí 4 siglos, ¿no? Entonces vamos a hacer un poco la misión secundaria esta, ¿vale? De hablar con Yennefer aquí en Larvik y luego intentaré avanzar un poquito más en la historia principal, ¿vale?
What's that supposed to mean?
Always did know how to win friends.
I was provoked.
Saw it happen. Wanted to talk to me about something?
Amos Far Ipsis, a specialist on djinns. Heard of him? I found a tome he penned in the Emperor's library. Far Ipsis set off for Skellige one day and was never heard from again. I asked some of the local folk. Some here still remember him.
They know what happened to him?
The locals say they last saw his ship off the coast of Hindisfjord. Then a once-in-an-eon storm broke.
So he's probably fish food by now.
Not necessarily. I must learn what became of him.
Why? Do you know him?
No. It's not the mage who interests me. It's his djinn.
Why are you even interested? Djinns are dangerous sometimes, and malicious all the time.
I remember. But the advantages outweigh the risks. If I can tame a djinn, I shall gain incredible power. And that could be useful to us one of these days.
All right. So what exactly do you expect me to do?
You must help me find this djinn. I've no gold to offer in reward, but I shall be ever so grateful.
Since you put it that way, fine. I'll help you.
Thank you. A boat awaits in the harbor. Come.
It's got to Invicted, threefold company. Whoa, axe laid against the giant.
And suddenly
Tell me
this.
honestly.
See, you've managed to prepare everything already.
I have.
How could you possibly know I'd agree?
I didn't. Decided to risk it.
Watch it. And beware of bandits in the hills. Dare do it.
Aye, of course.
Lead the way.
Just once, you might try to take the initiative.
Would you even let me?
It would depend on the situation. The ship carrying the Jinn sank somewhere in this area.
Not too precise as leads go.
I'll cast a spell on our boat. We'll know if there are any wrecks on the seafloor below us.
All right, let's get to work.
Mind if I take the helm?
I got a choice.
No.
¿Tengo que sentarme o...? Lleva el timón ella.
Getting in or not?
Jennifer, estoy literalmente aquí. ¿Qué quieres que haga?
Not sure this gin thing's a good idea.
We managed to seize one before. Do you remember?
Of course. Dandelion almost lost his voice that time.
How lucky your exorcism saved it. It was poetic.
Yeah, how was I supposed to know that incantation meant begone and plow yourself?
You should have studied foreign languages.
Gonna keep bringing that up for the rest of my life.
Of course. Your last wish effectively assured it.
My wish was about us being together always, not about you mocking my every mistake.
Careful what you wish for. And when your wish is granted, you must accept it with all attendant circumstances.
Yeah.
And as for your missteps, I don't rightly see why I shouldn't laugh if they're amusing. There's something here, on the bottom. It's too deep here. You can't dive that long.
You underestimate me.
On the contrary. After all, I asked you for help. I'll cast a spell. It will slow your heart for a time. You can stay submerged longer.
Assad I Criede Rithorn.
Ready. Careful down there. How's your bath? Water warm enough for you?
¿Por qué brilla esto?
How's it going?
Yeah, and you know I hate it when you read my mind.
Strictly speaking, I'm not reading your mind, but using telepathy. Besides,
Snapped masts, busted planks, and a whole swarm of drowners. Probably drawn by the corpses of drowned crew, then made their nest here. There's also a clan Drummond figurehead.
not the right ship. Come back up.
¿Qué pasa aquí? Pues ya que estoy, voy a echar un vistazo a esto.
Where to now?
Wherever the leads take us.
Say we find the Jinn. What do? Ask for a beautiful house, and a palace, and a queen's crown?
Are we still talking about the Jinn, or have we moved on to a talking fish?
Doesn't much matter. Both make wishes come true. What would yours be?
You'll learn in due course. Something's here. Another wreck.
Let's see if our Jinn's down there.
Gerald, si buceas.
Found a wreck. It's been here a while. Woods rotted.
Look around.
But be careful. Look for something that might indicate it's the Mage's ship.
Got something. A Skelliger's buckler. Clan Hamai symbols.
Donar's clan.
Donar was a babe in swaddling clothes when this buckler landed here.
Tiene que haber algo más.
A man's skeleton. Somebody pinned his skull to the deck with an axe.
A death worthy of a Skelliger.
Clan emblem indicates a Dimon man, so he was from Pharaoh. Yen, doubt any of these boats with a mate. Got something. A Skelliger's buckler. Clan Hamai symbols. Donar was a babe in swaddling clothes when this buckler landed here. That stench.
You're getting better at this.
Go even quicker if you helped me down there.
I prefer to observe matters from up here, most definitely.
Yeah, like when we were looking for the Golden Dragon and an avalanche swept us off the trail. Me clinging to the remains of a bridge for dear life. You gripping my waist, admiring the view. Remember? Chasm below us was breathtaking. Rustling trees, a lazily flowing stream.
I remember, though I found myself admiring what I had right in front of me. Something strange about those rocks.
And there's something on the bottom. We'll see what it is.
La sirena esta que viene, ¿qué pasa? A todo esto, ¿por qué tengo el virote este? ¿Es este el que tengo virote dividido? Vale.
See something?
Something doesn't do it justice. A huge crater, as if a meteorite landed here.
I must see it.
Diving in after all?
No, I should cast another spell to see through your eyes. Now relax. Aisu foltia beidem ein eichte iliveid. That is no meteorite crater.
What is it then?
The effect of teleportation. A powerful force cut out a fragment of the seabed.
Sí que había algo ahí atrás,
Everything
pero quiero
lying
mirar
within
primero
the
esto.
teleportation zone.
Oh,
Aisu foltia beidem ein eichte iliveid.
something cut this basket exactly in half. Something cut this basket exactly in half. No gin here, but there's something you ought to like.
What?
Half a seal.
That'll do. Come back up.
Only found half. Can you do anything with this?
I can use it to locate the other half, to within a dozen yards.
And once we find that, we should find the Jinn.
Exactly. Ready? I'll take us there on the count of 3.
Oh, no, not another portal.
Stop whining. 1, 2... 3.
Said you were gonna go on 3.
I did. Look, we must search the area.
Yen, not so fast. Gotta tell me what this is about first. Why do you want this Jinn?
But you already know. A Jinn's power is priceless to a mage.
That I know, but I also want to know how you plan to use it. Wouldn't go to these lengths if it wasn't something important.
You're right. It's important. Even very important. How long has this been going on, Geralt? This thing between us? 15, 20 years? We repeatedly split up, then return to one another. Something draws us to each other, but I can never be certain if it's a true feeling or merely a bit of mischief by a Jinn.
So that's it? This is about my last wish?
You asked that Jinn to bind us together forever. I want to ask this one to take that wish back.
Why would you want to do that?
To see what it's like without it. To see if we'll still matter to one another. Or if we'll be like two strangers.
No sé, vale.
Wondered that myself many times.
You see? We're just a step away from learning the truth. Come, let's search the ship.
Seems Amos was quite the eccentric, asking the Jinn to lift half his ship to a mountaintop.
He didn't necessarily. Jinns are inherently mischievous. This one might have granted his wish and perverted it in doing so.
In that case, I'd appreciate it if you didn't wish I'd disappear from your life.
I've yet to decide how to word it. We should explore the ship.
Nothing interesting here. Nothing interesting. Interesting. Mystery of mysteries. Agnes of Glanville. Elemental Empires by Giambattista. Nice shoes. Looks like the impact with the mountain was so powerful it popped the wearer right out of them. Mage must have slept here. Wonder what this means. Blood. Someone was dragged across the deck. War left this mark when the ship suddenly tipped to one side. Nothing here. Nothing interesting here.
No sé qué me queda por mirar. ¿Me queda algo? Ah, hay algo ahí. ¿No?
Wonder what this means. Wonder what this means.
más me falta por...? Aquí no hay nada, ¿no? No encuentro nada más que me falta por mirar. No sé, hay algo que no estoy viendo. Ah, que puedo interactuar con esto, joder.
Yen, think you should see this.
What do you have? It's Amos. Looks exactly like the etching in the book. Except his head was intact there.
If he died while being teleported, Seal might still be on him. Behold.
Bravo! Come to the deck. I've an idea.
Cold's preserved the corpse. Died from head trauma. Bookcase cracked his skull. Must have been a hard landing atop this mountain.
Step back a bit.
What are you going to do?
Summon and tame the Jinn. It's not likely to be happy. Stand at the ready.
Tame Jin, Rif Kaishta Engaya, Kaishta et Displair, Gevired me Castle.
You have a plan.
You must weaken him while I draw him into the sphere.
Better safe places?
Just a bit more. I feel strength waning. Got you! Your master died before uttering his last wish. I cannot capture you. We can struggle like this for eternity, or I can release you. If you do one thing for me. Do you see the spell that binds us? Only a Jinn can remove another Jinn's spell. Remove this one and you'll be free.
Storm's over.
Yes. It's all over.
Maybe we should sit. You look a bit dazed.
I'm not, but we can sit.
Feel any better?
I told you, I'm fine.
Don't need to play tough for me. That was a hard fight. Maybe not as hard as the last time we tamed a Jinn, but still.
No comparison, I'm afraid. Half of Rind suffered then. Now I'm merely a bit tired. Thank you for coming, Geralt. I'd have had a much harder time of it on my own.
Well, never could say no to you.
Perhaps that will change now.
Feel anything? That anything's different?
I expected I don't know what I expected, actually. A bit of vertigo, perhaps. I thought you'd become a stranger to me, that I'd look at you and not feel a thing. But it's not like that at all. Nothing's changed.
Lo siento, pero no quiero seguir a tu lado. Súper dura y la partes el corazón.
Jin might have cheated us after all.
Why?
Because I don't feel that anything's changed either. I love you, Yen.
And I love you.
Qué bonito.
Ow, what was that?
It can't be all sweetness and light.
Strange. Done that so many times. But it felt like our first kiss to me.
It was, in a way. Besides, once you say I love you, a kiss has to taste differently.
Quizá no es el momento, ¿no? Para no dejarlos solo en un beso.
What's next? Got any plans?
That depends what you mean. We must find Ciri, and then defeat the hunt. But I doubt the world will end if we sit here a while.
Qué bonito.
My, it's lovely.
Think the spirits of Skellige favor us. Next time we go on horseback.
A horse would never make it down that mountain.
What now?
Well, I'm due to appear in Vizima. We must report to the Emperor after all.
Ciri's our concern, and only ours.
At heart, perhaps. But it's not what we agreed with Emir. We must see him.
If we gotta, we gotta.
We wouldn't have known Ciri had returned if not for the Emperor and his agents. It's the least we can do.
Yen, what happened back there?
It was very nice. Let's not ruin it by hashing out the details.
I'm going to see the Baron. Collect Uma from him, then we'll ride for Kaer Morhen.
I shall join you as quickly as I can.
See you, Yen. Take care of yourself.
Bueno, pues ya está. Muy bonita la misión. Vale, ¿qué más? Me dan nada de experiencia, o sea, literalmente me dan nada de experiencia de lo leveleado que estoy. Vale, pues vamos a continuar con la misión principal de la historia. Vamos a ir a por el Uma. Tenemos que viajar a Belén y de ahí ir a la base donde estaba el Barón Rojo. Aquí.
His long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman.
A ver si el juego no peta. Por favor. Vale.
Good ladies, they say. Merciful ladies.
Eso me ha recordado ese pequeño lag que ha tenido ahí. Me ha recordado que vamos a ir guardando a menudo. Me da miedo lo que pueda pasar. De hecho, se me está petando.
Where's all that faith coming from?
Entiendo que puede ser por haber cambiado de mapa, que tiene que cargar muchas cosas, pero bueno. Da un poco de miedo, siempre. Vale. No, sigue petando. Voy a darle un tiempo que... Voy a volver a guardar. Ya digo, quiero pensar que es el tema de cambiar de mapa, tal, pues tiene que cargar todas las texturas y todo, y es normal que pete un poquillo, pero...
Need to talk to you.
About?
Uma, gonna take him with me.
Joder, sí que se está petando, sí.
Believe you meant to say you've come to ask my permission to take him. I am in charge now, so...
Not about to ask for anything. I'm telling you. You can try to stop me. But then I'll bring your enlightened reign to an end. An abrupt and premature end.
Think you got me shaking in my boots?
You sure as hell should be.
Fine. Cripple's not worth no blood. See the groom. He ought to be glad to give him up. Bugger's been eating from the feed bags. And a pleasant journey to you both.
Thank you kindly.
Rubble everywhere.
I'm taking Uma.
There ain't a...
Sergeant Hartle said I could.
Bring him back, though, won't you? Be awful dull without him.
Find something else to laugh at. I don't know. Catch some frogs and shove straws up their asses.
Huh? That one of your Witcher games?
Witcher version's different. Don't make me show you. Open the door. Now. Hey, little guy. This here's Roach. She'll take us to Kaer Morhen. Well, come on. What the? Quit playing around. Let's go.
Pobrecito Uma, está chiquito. ¿Qué misión me ha puesto como fallida? Que eso me ha dejado un poco en shock. Me ha salido misión fallida tirando del hilo. No sé qué misión era esa.
Looks like we got company. Nilfgaardian battle mounts. What do you want?
The Emperor's displeased with you. then he ought to ask somebody else for help.
The Emperor does not ask anyone for anything. You will ride with us to Vitsima.
Sure about that?
Don't even try.
Fine. Lead the way.
Bueno, nos vamos a Vitsima. Se supone que estaba Yennefer ahí. Pero no entiendo por qué está disgustado. Se supone que estamos haciendo avances con lo de Ciri. Sí que es verdad que todavía no lo hemos encontrado. A lo mejor está enfadado por eso. Pero joder, estamos haciendo avances.
And the Third Army will sweep in from the west to take Banglin.
If I may, Your Imperial Majesty, our spies report that the garrison at Banglin consists almost wholly of mercenaries.
Bribery, then.
We stand to lose exactly no men in battle.
And we stand to lose less time. Very well. Give the orders. Then set sail.
As you wish. At once.
Your Imperial Majesty, Yennefer.
I did not have you brought here for an exchange of courtesies. Report.
As you wish, Your Majesty. Ciri. Well, this man is the key to finding her.
I give you 3 solid leads. Trails as fresh as morning dew. The aid of my spies and my court sorcerers. Yet in my daughter's stead, you bring me this monstrosity? I hope you have more to say. For your sake.
Listen, I'm looking for a needle in a haystack. A needle that at any moment can...
It's a difficult task, I know this. What of it? Listen to me. I rule the largest empire the world has ever known. I wage a war against the North, command men in tens of thousands, while at home the trade corporations and nobles seek to depose me. You cannot expect me to pity you the difficulty of your task.
This monstrosity might well be your daughter. Its body is the product of a curse. Someone hides inside it.
Can you lift this curse?
I've done a great deal of research, made inquiries, but to lift it I would need to know the words used to cast it, and that...
Raphael Elen, Kedmil Fali. Gladiv Dorn Eptened Bandro Ithne Iacus. Dandelion told me. Ciri talked to him about it.
At last, you provide a pleasant surprise. Lady Yennefer, my question stands.
Yes. I believe I can. But I must...
The details do not interest me. Geralt, you've achieved precious little, yet admittedly more than the bumblers in my spy corps have. I give you half the promised reward. You will receive the other when you bring me Ciri.
No pretendo traerla aquí.
Fine.
This audience is over. Till the next.
So, how do we lift Uma's curse?
We must take him to Kaer Morhen. Oh, and Geralt, forgive me, but I'm unable to teleport you, Uma, and Roach, so...
Don't worry, we'll ride there. Never did like teleporting.
Take care of yourself.
Wait. Here. Probably better if you keep it.
Of course. I'm off.
His long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman. Geralt needed to lift the curse, so he took Uma to the home of the world's greatest specialist on dark spells, to the Witcher's fortress of Kaer Morhen.
Vale, teleporta a una nueva zona.
Oh, there.
Forktail's this close to the fortress? Someone's been slacking off.
Quite a while.
Too long.
And your journey, how was it?
Calm, if you don't count the forktail that flew over our heads a few miles back. Passenger got a little restless.
What have we here? Multiple deformities. Eyes, ears, nostrils, a hair lip. And is this... Now, calm down. Yennefer was right on one count. Thing sure isn't pretty.
Yen's here already?
And how?
Huh. You two argue?
Geralt, I understand she's a... well, how do I put this? Emancipated, strong-willed woman. But do manners count for nothing? She teleports in, not even a nice to see you, jumps right into a, we've a curse to lift, there's this to do and that. So Eskel and Lambert get going. Then she went to the guest room to rearrange things. Through the bed, off the balcony.
So what's Yen planning?
Wish I knew.
Mean she didn't tell you?
She told us what she needs to lift the curse, not what she plans to do with it, despite our asking.
She's gotta have a good reason.
More than one, most likely. In any case, she's set her mind on something. Needs us to stay out of her way, mostly.
So where is everyone?
Eskel's hunting forktails. Gotta nip that infestation in the bud. And since Yennefer needs to distill some ingredients from their organs, well, like they say, 2 birds, 1 stone. Lambert's still in the keep, preparing to venture into the mountains to enrich the phylactery with elemental power.
And Yen?
Assembling a megascope. Wanted my help running around with some chirping contraption, searching for something. But I'm too old for that nonsense.
I should let her know I'm here.
If you say so, but don't go thinking she'll throw her arms around your neck.
¿Vienes conmigo, Uma? Vale, ayuda a Yennefer a arreglar el megascopio, habla con Lambert sobre viajar al círculo de los elementos, encuentra a Eskel que le ayude a cazar el colital. Vale, podemos ir haciendo... ¿Esto es un nuevo mapa, todo esto? Sí, es un nuevo mapa. Nice. Kaer Morhen. ¿Ha estado aquí arriba todo este tiempo? Porque no lo he visto, si estaba ahí arriba. Siempre he visto estos de aquí, pero nunca me he dado cuenta de que Kaer Morhen estaba ahí.
left the keep recently.
Y ahora sigue el rastro dejado por los caballos. Pero el rastro va hacia el castillo, no va hacia...
That's his horse. What's its name? Scorpion? Beautiful animal. Footprints and hoofprints. A goat. Interesting. Eskel made camp here. Looks like he planned to stay outside a while. Rocks. Tracks end here. Great. Could try to follow my nose. Can't smell Eskel, but there is the goat. Just gotta find a sample of its scent.
No sé exactamente. Ay, perdón. No sé exactamente qué tengo que hacer. O sea, las huellas llegan por aquí.
Bits of bark. Looks like Eskel's goat rubbed against this tree. A clump of goat hair. Ugh, stench. That stench. Eskel's tracks. The nose knows. Didn't tie itself to the stake.
Supposed to be forktail bait. Guess it works for witchers as well.
As for forktails, bait them thusly. Pound a stake in the soil, bind a goat to it, then hide ye in near to shrubbery post haste.
Brother Adalbert's Bestiary, page 82. See your memories back in full, and sharp as ever in spite of your years.
You're as old as I am, wise guy. Don't let the gray hair fool you.
Good to finally see you again.
You too. How are things?
Same old, same old. Another day, another drowner.
That it?
I'm a simple witcher wolf. Don't fight dragons, don't fraternize with kings, and don't sleep with sorceresses. Unlike some.
Como ha soltado la pollita, ¿eh?
Fame's not all it's made out to be. Consider myself lucky if I were you.
You're right. Takes a lot of champagne to wash down all that caviar. That is tough going. Shh. Hear that? Incoming.
There it is.
I see it.
Picked a bad day to leave its nest.
Big bastard! Damn it! It's taking off! Hit the wings!
No le voy a dar desde aquí.
Bleeding heavily.
From an artery. Blood's light-colored. Can't fly much further.
Not scared to leave the horse down below? Forktail could decide to have at him.
Scorpion's a warhorse. A purebred Kedwenny. He'll be fine. Have I told you how I got him?
No, don't think so.
Saved this lost knight once. You know, woods, dark, wolves, the standard.
Landed here.
Not very gracefully. Look at the tracks. We broke its wing, I think. The old hen, she cackled. She cackled on the fence. The old hen, she cackled. And she ain't...
Fled to its lair, looks like.
Good. Means it's done fleeing. Gonna make a stand. All right, let's collect the spinal fluid and get out of here. Cut into its back, just below the skull.
Yen tell you why she wants this?
Mean you don't know? And that, doesn't bug you?
No, it doesn't. I trust her.
And they say people learn from their mistakes.
What was that?
Nothing, nothing.
Something about Yen bothering you? Come on, grow a pair. Give it to me straight.
You grow a pair and admit she tricked you more than a few times.
That was then. Yen's changed.
Right. Fine, never mind. Let's go.
No le queda muy bien Jennifer al resto de brujos.
Yes, Wolf.
Vale, algo más por aquí antes de irme. No parece que haya nada más.
Hey, what do you say to a little race? Maybe see who's faster, Roach or Scorpion. And who's the better rider.
Not really a challenge, because I could beat you riding a lame sow. But why not?
You're a lame sow yourself. First to Kaer Morhen wins!
Let's go!
¿Me dará la estamina para llegar al final? Creo que sí. Justo.
Finally. Took you a while.
Saddle kept sliding.
Mm-hmm. Not a crappy show dancer out there who doesn't blame her shoes.
You're a fucking show dancer. But one who's damn good on horseback. Didn't wager anything, but can't help thinking you deserve a prize.
Sí, insistes.
Since you insist.
Here. Use it wisely.
Una silla de montar o alguna cosa. Botas. Wow. Espectacular. Vale, ¿qué más tenemos que hacer? Ahora con Lambert sobre viajar al círculo de los elementos. Vale, quiero ver también qué misión me ha dado antes como fallida. Vale, lo de las cartas que me da absolutamente igual. Esto que no sé qué pasó. Lo de sacabuche, vale. Y esto de tirando del hilo. ¿Por qué me ha dado esto como fallido? Ah, porque tenía que reunirme con Lambert en la posada esta y ya como que... Joder, vale. Básicamente tenía la misión hecha y ya simplemente era recibir la recompensa. Pero como Lambert se ha teletransportado aquí, pues ya no me deja hacerlo. Bueno, ¿qué se le va a hacer? Muchos kits aquí para reparar armas y armaduras. Nice.
Hold this.
No reaction.
Está Yuma.
Leaking again. Damn it. What's this? Brewing potions?
No. Booze from potato peels.
For my welcome back feast?
Actually, more like my farewell feast. Haven't heard? Madame Sorceress has requested I fortify the phylactery with power from the Circle of Elements. Says it's essential to lifting the curse from that monstrosity of yours.
Don't sound too thrilled about all this.
I'm not. You know the trek to the Circle's no walk in the park. In more ways than one.
Let me go with you.
Well, might have more spring in my step with the famous White Wolf at my side. So, you ready?
No reason to wait. Let's go.
Oh, meant to tell you. Can't get to the Circle through the mountains. Rockslide blocked the pass last spring.
So we approach from the pond side, like when we did the trial of the medallion?
Exactly. Remember the way?
Not easily forgotten that.
He who returns with his medallion will
Se enfadará
prove
Jennifer de que hemos
himself
ido a hacer esto
worthy
antes de
and
hablar con
set
ella.
off on the path.
Así, se supone que esto es para ayudarla al fin y al cabo, pero... Igual dice, oye, podías haber venido a verme a mí primero antes de...
Vesemir'd like to. Doesn't bother me though. Not expecting anyone to lay siege, and this way I got a shortcut to the pond.
Shame those salamander assassins didn't punch a few more holes in our walls.
Or finish the job and reduce these ruins to rubble.
been thinking? We gonna swim across the pond?
No, I got a boat moored there. You know, for fishing.
Wow. Never took you for the fishing type.
I use bombs. I drop them in and scoop up whatever floats to the surface.
That makes sense.
Well, color me impressed. Where'd you learn them tricks?
It's an art. Learned it from this old master down in Zeracania.
Yada. Save that tale for your next sorceress.
Tell me about Vesemir. Things any better between you?
Seems so. Old man's dropped the moralizing, and I try not to piss him off too often.
Mm-hmm. Working out well?
Moderately. Castle's pretty big. Easy to stay out of each other's way. Damn it! Moored it right here, I swear!
Line must have come loose.
Really? Here I thought the boat untied itself to go for a jaunt on its own. Damn it. In this fog, we'll never...
There a storm before I arrived?
Let me think. Yeah, 5 days passed.
Wind must have grabbed the sail, tugged the boat off its mooring. Boat drifted into the bushes. Wind's howling. Not your lucky day. Water hag.
Great. Last thing we need. All right. Cave entrance is just opposite, see it? Gotta sail across the pond, go through the cave, climb Troll's Head, and we're there.
Doesn't seem like such an ordeal now, does it?
No. Still gives me the shivers, though. You know only 2 boys returned from my group?
You were the ones who ran into old Speartip in the caverns, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's still gnawing at you?
Gnawing? No. Straight old pisses me off. What the fuck was that trial for? Most who returned from the Circle of Elements died within a year in some swamp, hunting drowners for Crown 30 a head. So exactly what was the point?
Ought to ask Vesemir.
Oh, I have. Many times. Believe you me.
Let's go. Jump in the boat.
All right. I'm taking the tiller, though.
Because?
'Cause it's my boat, not up for discussion.
Voy a coger esto.
Make this boat yourself?
Yeah. Something you don't like about it?
Besides the water up to our ankles? Nothing.
Quit whining. It'll make it across the lake.
Provided we don't smash into something first. Barely see the tip of my nose. Fog's thick as curdled milk.
Never took you for a poet.
Oh, but I am one. Want to hear a limerick?
Sure.
Lambert, Lambert, what a prick.
Not bad.
Fall off a bit. Sails fluttering.
Don't teach your grandma to suck eggs. Right, almost there. Ready for the caverns?
Almost. Before we go inside...
Ugh, drink a dose of cat, I know. Any more words of wisdom, like step softly or you'll wake old Spear Tip?
Old Spear Tip's still down there?
Yeah, he is. Unless he's done us a favor and killed over on his own. Could come at us at any moment.
How'd the rhyme go? Old Spear Tip's a deep sleeper.
Wake him up and you'll sleep deeper. Come on.
Hear that? Sounds like a kid.
You know this valley's uninhabited except for us. It's gotta be an illusion.
What if it's not?
Suena bastante falso para ser un niño, ¿no? Parece bastante falso para ser un niño, pero bueno.
We'll investigate, just in case.
You know, Vesemir's right. You do poke the damn hive, almost always. Fine. Let's go.
No va a ser un niño, va a ser una aparición seguramente, va a ser algún fantasma, que tiene toda la pinta, pero bueno.
Hey, little guy. It's all right, you're safe now.
No! No!
Fine. Consider yourself vindicated. You were right.
Well, well, what do you know?
We can talk about that later. Got the foglets to take care of now.
An illusion. Who would have thunk?
You're not gonna let this drop anytime soon, are you?
No, I will not. In fact, whole world should hear about the time the famed Geralt of Rivia was duped like a child. Think we ought to get Dandelion to write a ballad about it. How's that sound?
When someone's life might be threatened, I'd rather be safe than sorry. Enough said.
Course. The noble white wolf never abandons a man in need. He's more saint than Witcher.
Changing subjects. Did I see right? Was that boy?
Yeah, one of ours. Must have drowned during his trial. Foglets remembered his voice and appearance.
Charming. Let's get out of here.
Needn't ask me twice. In fact, I didn't even want to come here.
Lambert, enough.
Vale, voy a curarme antes de entrar en la cueva. Vamos a hacer ya de paso que amanezca. Vale. Y voy a aprovechar también a guardar. Y listo. Seguramente peleemos con algo aquí dentro. ¿Qué es esto? Vale. Podría ponerme también aquí un farol para ver un poco mejor. Tengo algo interesante. ¿Alguna espada? No, la verdad que no. Vale, y luego tema de 55 de vigor, 85, nada. Tenía un farol, ¿dónde está? Estaba aquí quizá. Esto. Para iluminar en las cuevas. Ahí está.
Shit, too damn high.
Not if I give you a boost. Remember? Part of the trials.
A witcher is a lone hunter.
But even a lone hunter can use a helping hand sometimes. Vesemir.
Ready?
Oh, you fat fuck.
1, 2, 3. You're no feather either. Come on, let's go.
Como han hecho ahí los cambios de cámara, para no enseñar la animación.
Wall looks a little shaky. Ard, maybe?
And wake old spear tip?
What?
Mind not stomping like that.
Relax. I slipped.
What?
Something fell in my eye.
Bones. Pulverized.
Old spear tip's never been kind to guests.
Vale, lleva al mismo sitio. Hay un pasadizo como por aquí. Ahí arriba puede que haya algo. Tengo curiosidad por explorar eso. Igual hay algo interesante. O igual no hay nada. También es una posibilidad. Vale, sigamos.
Ugh. Place reeks of mold.
What did you expect? Scent of violets?
Ah, so soft and sweet, just sleeping there. Makes you want to make this moment last forever.
Parece un cíclope, ¿no? Digo, si se levanta lo reventamos, tampoco pasa nada. Echar un vistazo aquí, porque seguro que hay cosas. ¿Puedo coger esto? Nice, un buen botín ahí.
Just lost the element of surprise.
Couldn't care less. I'm up for the challenge. You miss me, horse son?
¿Esto era lo que tenían tanto miedo?
You gonna live?
Probably.
Let's get out of here.
Wait. That's for Voltaire, you whore son.
Voltaire. Who's that?
Don't remember? Little guy. A scar on his chin right here.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
All we can do now. Never made it out of here. Let's go.
Vale, ¿algo más aquí antes de ir? Sí. Creo que no me dejo nada. Creo que ya lo he revisado todo aquello. Aquí tampoco hay nada. Vale, vámonos.
Oh, good to be back above ground.
Mm-hmm. Still trouble ahead.
You mean the trolls? They're in for trouble, not us.
Don't know who you're trying to impress. Tough guy stuff's just not working on me.
Look who's talking. Vesemir told me about that job you did for those Nilfgaardians in Velen. What? What are you doing? Killing monsters. Good one.
Just came out that way. Come on.
Ha! See him shit and run as soon as he saw us?
Mm-hmm. Never known a troll to do that.
Igual nos están haciendo ahí una... Nos están esperando.
Witches is to walk no more. Stops. East Mountain. Trolley Mountain. Troll Mountain. Huh? Oh. Hi! This Troll Mountain.
You talk to these idiots.
Stay calm. We just want to get to the circle.
Witches is thing one say, thing two do, thing three do, sometime.
Enough! Out of my way, dimwits, or I'll grind you to gravel. Understand?
Mm-hmm. They understood all right. Congrats.
Run for the cave! Before they stone us to death!
We walk throws. News goes no far more. Witches is understand it?
We understand it, but we still gotta get to the Circle of Elements.
Listen, but we trolls come no to Witchersea Castle. Rocks lots there. Pretty rock.
Enjoying this little chat? Cause it's not getting us anywhere.
I'm talking. Fact is, you know as much about negotiating as they do about grammar. We're not here to hurt you. We don't want to touch your rocks. Just let us pass.
Troll rock throw. Witchersea strike no back. Just talky. Witcher, good? Over you. Witchers's monster kills trolls monsters. Yes, true is. No face make. We do go this. Use sharp backlubs leave here. Use pass. No agrees? We smash.
Dejar las armas. Vale.
All right. We'll leave our swords here. Pick them up on the way back.
We want them know. Ick metal. Mouth stings.
You nuts?
Shut up and follow my lead.
Hay otra cueva aquí arriba, simplemente quiero ver si la puedo marcar para luego hacer viaje rápido. O no hay ningún punto de viaje rápido aquí. Mata a los trolls, ¿por qué? Porque está en combate. ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué de repente quieren pelear? No lo voy a matar a puñetazos. Es imposible matarlo a puñetazos porque de repente nos están atacando. Porque ha entrado en la cueva suya. ¿O por qué nos está atacando? No entiendo.
Well, we made it.
No denying that. Damn. Beautiful view.
Must be if you noticed it.
Geralt, who do you take me for?
Let me think. A sourpuss?
Fair enough. But save the rest of your compliments for later. Let's get to work.
Remember how this circle works? Been a while since I activated my medallion here.
It's fine, old man. No need to make excuses. Light the torches and place the phylactery on the altar. I'll handle the rest. How'd it go? Water, then earth, then air? Geralt? Geralt?
No quería hacer eso.
All right, phylactery's in place.
Then all we gotta do is wait. The container will absorb the power of the elements, while we catch a breather. So, how'd you deal with the trolls when you passed the trial of the medallion?
Let me think. Oh yeah, used Acei, but I only had to get past one troll. Other two were busy.
Yeah, useful sign, Acei. Saved my life a short while ago.
Sense a good story coming.
One of the best. A couple of road robbers stopped me. One pointed a crossbow at me, and the other started rummaging through my satchel. I made the man with the crossbow shoot his friend, then hang himself.
Wow, truly great story.
Isn't it? Real side splitter, I think.
Tell me, you always been such a cynical bastard?
No. I was adorable before Vesemir brought me to Kaer Morhen.
We all went through it.
That's just it. Not everyone made it. Lots of boys died here. Boys taken against their will.
It was our destiny.
Destiny? Let me tell you about destiny. My dad was a drunk. He'd knock a few back, then beat me and Mom bloody. We prayed for his death every night. One day our prayers were almost answered. Dad lost his way coming home from the tavern, walked smack into a nest of neckers. But some witcher saved him. Know what he wanted in return? Give me the first thing you see when you get home. My life. For the life of that prick? I say fuck that kind of destiny.
Didn't know. I'm sorry.
Next time you wonder why I'm so bitter, well, there's your answer. All right. We've griped enough. Let's get out of here.
Need to get our swords. Witcher with no swords like a man without an arm.
Sure thing, brother.
¿Nos devolverán las espadas de buenas o ahora que los hemos pegado tendremos que pegarnos? Bueno, si es una cinemática parece que no sé.
Purchases sharp back club takes and home goes.
Mm-hmm. Don't worry. I don't need convincing. Come on, Geralt, let's go.
Bueno, pues ya está. A ver si ahora no se vuelven hostiles los trolls.
Right. Let's get back.
After you, sir.
Ese troll no ha sonado muy amigable. Pero bueno, ya está. Saltó cinemática. Vale. Pues ya hemos hecho todas las mini tareas. Así que ahora en principio ya podemos ir con Yennefer y ayudarle con eso. Nivel 28. Creo que se me desbloquea para poner un... A ver. Sí, se me desbloquea aquí para meter una ficha de estas, o como se llame. Vale, nada, de momento voy a meter un azul para aumentar la intensidad de la señal y ya está. Ya digo, esto luego lo reorganizaré o a lo mejor cambio alguna cosa. Y de aquí no sé... Esto estaba mejorando. Vale. Algo más que haya desbloqueado. ¿Alguna receta aquí que pueda hacer? Orca. Aumenta el suministro de oxígeno bajo el agua un 50% y mejora la visión. Bueno. Hay pociones para todo y no las uso apenas. Algo más. Inventario. Tengo alguna espada interesante. Más 107. ¿Y por qué tengo esta espada de mierda equipada? ¿Esta es la espada que tenía equipada? No sé. Tenía esta. A ver. Creo que han cambiado. Han puesto... Cuando han hecho ahí lo de los trolls o algo, nos han puesto por defecto otras espadas. Que eran peores de las que ya teníamos. Me da vitalidad, más 1 de armadura, daño por corte, tal. Vale. Y de esto en principio nada interesante. Nada interesante. Vale. Vamos a ver a Jennifer.
God damn it, you piece of shit!
Uh-oh.
Damned crystal!
You decide to blow us up?
Geralt, I'm sorry, but I'm in no mood for jests.
What's eating you?
Let me think. That was the 3rd crystal to explode. It's been a week, and Lambert's still not done what I've asked. Vesemir spitefully insists on repairing the wall just beneath my window and starts hammering at the crack of dawn, while Eskel seems to have gone mushroom picking, not forktail hunting.
The guys. Well, they're not exactly happy with you.
Why is that?
Because you aren't willing to say what you're planning. You're treating them like pages, not including them. Us, actually, because I feel that way too.
I shall explain everything when the time is right. First, we must finish our preparations.
Me he enterado de lo que has hecho con la cama. Me he enterado de lo que has hecho con la cama. ¿Cómo? Ah, es verdad que le ha dicho antes que la ha tirado por la ventana, no sé qué, vale. Vale.
Fine. What do I do?
Firstly, help Eskel and Lambert. One was supposed to get me forktail spinal fluid. The other was to fortify the phylactery with elemental power. I've yet to see anything from
Se va a poner muy contenta porque ya hemos hecho todo.
Is that so? My, the initiative. That leaves one other trifle to resolve. As you saw, my megascope's acting up, in rather spectacular fashion. I'm certain there's an energy source nearby, generating disturbances, making the crystals malfunction. We must find it and neutralize it. Quickly, I must contact someone. It's urgent.
Who you plan to contact? Or is that a secret too?
No secret at all. Ida Emian. Remember her?
How could I forget? Member of the Lodge, Elven Sage.
Exactly, a sage. As the name suggests, she should know a great deal. I'd like to ask her for advice about Uma. Satisfied?
Your sorceress friends, the sage and not-so-sage, they've let me down before. But if we gotta, we gotta.
If only you'd been this cautious with all of them. But no matter. Thank you for your permission.
All right. How do I find the source?
Use this Potestaquizitor.
Potestaquizitor? Sounds fancy. Complicated.
Yet it's ever so simple. Grasp it firmly, move it around, and the louder it squeals, the closer you are. Spare me your juvenile wit, please. Well, what are you waiting for? Ah, one more thing. Thank you, Geralt.
Nada, luego está maja, Jennifer. Vale, objeto de misión has conseguido, vale, sí, para usarlo. Encuentra el origen de las alteraciones mágicas. Vale. Ah, mira, lo tengo ya equipado. Pues vamos para allá. Me gustaría registrar, porque tiene pinta que aquí hay cofres, ¿no? ¿O no? No, no puedo interaccionar con esto. No puedo interactuar, vale. Pues nada, vámonos.
Oh, got a signal. Signal's growing stronger.
So, Yennefer found a volunteer to walk around with that chirping stick after all.
Aquí suena más, ¿no?
Signal's growing stronger. Can't be far now. Getting warmer. Warmer. Hot. Getting warmer. Warmer. Hot.
No es aquí, ¿no? Me estoy alejando. ¿Me estoy alejando? Parece que me estoy alejando. Tiene que ser algo de aquí.
Mounted witchering just never took off. Ah, there you are. Getting warmer. Mounted witchering just never took off. Hot.
Ah, vale, era esto.
Disturbance is coming from there. What's in these crates?
Dimeridium bombs. Lambert made them.
No wonder the megascope doesn't work. All right, gotta get him out of here.
I can do that. Rather you not make a mess of my shelves. Just keep an eye on Uma.
Yes, Uncle Vesemir. How goes it? Vesemir's not working you too hard, I hope. Thought so.
All done. You can go. Now, let's check your conditioned reflexes.
Ah, vale, que este es el alijo. Tenía algo que podía utilizar a nivel 29, ¿no? 34, 31, 34, 34... A nivel 29 puedo usar estas botas. Vale. Pues lo voy a sacar ya para tenerlo ahí. Para tenerlo encima cuando suba de nivel. Y el resto nada. Vale, pues nada, vamos a volver con Yennefer.
Thank you. Seems to be working now. What was it?
Dimeridium bombs. Lambert left them by the beds.
I suppose he had no idea they could interfere with my megascope?
You know, Lambert's not exactly an expert on megascopes, so...
Please. Lambert is mean, not stupid. Enough. Ready for this conversation?
Sure you want me here? Members of the Lodge don't let just anyone in on their secrets, or so I've heard.
Consider it a token of our trust. Now let's begin. And Geralt, behave, please.
Didn't you just say you trust me?
Stop twisting my words.
Kedmil Yennefer at Vengerberg. Gwynblade?
No sé qué significa esto, supongo que diré esto.
Kedmil and Severn.
Why have you summoned me?
We've come up against a curse. One we must lift. It was uttered in a dialect of Elder speech unfamiliar to me.
I see. The words of the curse?
Vafel Elen, Kedmil Foli, Gledev Don Eptenid, Bondro Isne Iachus.
Take it you've heard the words before.
Yes. In legends. Of the kind that do not end happily.
Can you help us with the curse?
To a degree. Agnes de Glanville's incantation, combined with Elder's triangle, inverted, of course. They are your only possible recourse. But I cannot guarantee that even they will suffice.
Thank you, N. Severn. Vafael.
That does not conclude our conversation.
What is it?
The time of the white frost and white light is nigh.
And the world will perish amidst ice. I know Ithleen's prophecy.
I don't doubt you know it. But do you understand it? The Elder Blood can initiate the final age, the time of the end. Or stop it. Remember this, Gwynblade. For you will be the one to determine if the seed bursts into flames.
All in all, interesting conversation. What now?
All is ready. We should gather the others and begin. Listen, everyone. All is in place. We may begin. Lambert, prepare the apparatuses. Esco, go.
Last I heard, my dear, I give the orders around here, not you.
I believe we made an agreement to seek to cure Uma my way.
I said we would help you, that's it. I don't know what you want to do with them, you haven't deigned to inform us, but it's not safe, is it? Just as I thought. Which is why I think we should first try another, less invasive method.
What's this method?
Derives from folk traditions. I've used it many times. In 1211, to lift the curse that held the Swan of Povis, for instance. I'll take Uma into the mountains.
What then? Will you howl at the moon together?
A bit of respect. You're not talking to Geralt.
No, we will not howl at the moon. I'll lay him down on a gravestone. Come midnight, I'll give him tea made of hemlock harvested from... But I don't see that I need to explain this to you.
In my opinion...
I know your opinion, but I'm not asking anyone's permission. I'm saying what will happen. I'll be back at dawn, with Uma, or whoever hides inside him.
Bueno, todos estos preparativos para que ahora lo hagan de otra forma.
So, got the evening off. What do we do with it?
Vesemir mentioned some roof beams in the tower need replacing. Maybe we could see to that. Or we could have a drink.
Sounds a lot better than the beams.
Wouldn't mind a shot myself, or two.
Nothing I can do. Been outvoted. Let's go.
Do as you will. But in a moment, Geralt and I must talk.
Ooh, sounds serious. Come on, Lambert. See you in a bit, Geralt.
Something not quite right?
No, nothing. I just wanted to take you aside, without cluing the others into what we're up to.
Mm-hmm. And what are we up to?
Sneaking upstairs to make love.
Wow. You don't exactly mince words.
I'm too old to play the blushing bride. Unless you ask nicely. Shall we go? You can rejoin them afterwards. In an hour. Or two.
Va directamente al grano.
Or 3.
I'll hold you to that.
Bueno, como siempre, si sale alguna cosa tal, pues... No debería salir nada igualmente, ¿no? Pero por si acaso cambio de cámara. Por boobies en principio no pasa nada. Boobies y culo no pasa nada. Pero si sale ya alguna otra cosa, igual ya... O si son demasiado explícitos. Lo de los lobos cazando en medio de ahí, porque sí. Es una metáfora... No sé.
Well, well. Lovebirds decided to join us. Enjoy yourselves?
You heard the answer to that question, Lambert. Besides, not our business. Yen, we don't have glasses. You alright drinking from a mug?
I'd drink from an old boot tonight. Perhaps instead of getting crocked in deep glum, we could do some catching up.
What have you been up to, Lambert? Any interesting contracts before you set off in search of Caradon?
Yeah. Contract in Lan Exeter. Not to boast, but a pretty lucrative one.
Yeah. Kavir's where the gold's to be made. Know how much they pay there for a drowner?
Shush! I'm talking now. So this giant was giving him trouble. Attacking convoys, dragging folk off into the swamps.
And relieving himself on the highway, rendering it dreadfully slippery. You've built enough suspense. Get to the point.
Fine. Turned out it wasn't a giant. Just a fat forest troll. And a group of bandits were ambushing the convoys.
What did you do?
Killed the bandits to keep the road safe. Then I killed the troll. Needed its head to collect the bounty.
Could have spared the troll.
To eat roots and sleep in roadside ditches? I needed the coin. And not a soul mourned that troll's passing.
Let's raise a mug to his memory. The least we can do.
Where'd you go while you were away, Eskel?
Aldersburg. Hunted a higher vampire.
Oh ho ho. Dangerous whoresons, those.
Finicky, too. Specimen in question only went for young women from the upper classes.
That's like me.
We've no interest in your fantasies, Lambert. Whereas the vampire, even I'm curious to know how you managed.
My clan threw a masquerade ball for the city's notables, to lure the vampire out of hiding. I was there too, disguised. Let me tell you, never had so much success with the ladies as I did that night.
What about the vampire?
I'd made a deal with this young alchemist. She really loaded up. Fish tech, vodka, magic mushrooms. Went out into the garden. Vampire found her and drank his fill. Fight was an afterthought.
A fairy tale on gluttony for modern times.
Alchemist come out of it all right?
Fine. Lost a bit of blood, I suppose. Hangover was the worst part. She drank nothing but pickle juice for the next month.
Eventful times for me recently. Kings, dragons, conspiracies. And then, I found Yen.
Yeah, we're thrilled for you. But why don't you tell us about Uma instead?
Long story. I was on Ciri's trail. Went to Velen, Skellige, Novigrad, where Dandelion needed saving again.
He get caught plowing somebody he shouldn't have been?
Right. Speaking of old friends Novigrad and plowing, how's Triss?
¿Cómo se ha girado la otra, eh? ¿Cómo está la otra, no? ¿Cómo se ha girado ahí? A ver si... Está hablando sobre Uma, Triss va tirando... Vete a la mierda. Va tirando, ¿no? A ver, tampoco pasa nada por decir que estaba ayudando a los brujos a escapar, ¿no? Tampoco sé si le doy a la 3 a decir Triss va tirando, tampoco sé qué va a decir, ¿sabes? A lo mejor Geralt dice, bueno, pues sí, pues estuve con ella y tal, nos besamos. Claro, si dice eso se va a enfadar, obviamente. Pero si cuenta simplemente lo de que el Triss estaba ayudando a los brujos, ¿no? No tendría por qué haber ningún tipo de beef, ¿no? Va tirando.
Triss is managing all right.
How are those scars she got at Sodden? Still there?
Lambert. Not funny.
Fine. Conversation turned serious? Let's talk. Yen, what do you plan to do with Uma?
I said I'd tell you tomorrow.
So tell us now. It's after midnight.
Claro, ya está, tampoco ha sido...
I'll subject him to the trial of grasses, but only...
You fucking what?
Mind your manners, Lambert.
Did you hear what?
Not gonna ask you again.
Sorry. Looking to turn him into a witcher?
Of course not. As I was about to say, I'll only apply the first half of the trial, because...
Because you want to watch him suffer?
Stop interrupting, or I will watch you suffer. To restore Uma's former appearance, we must first... How do I explain it? Imagine a lump of clay. In order to shape it, you must first moisten it, or it will crumble. The trial's initial part does just that. It opens the body to change, so to speak. Only then can the mutagens produce a witcher.
What are the chances Uma will survive?
Not great, but we've no choice.
Unless Vesemir can do the trick with his hemlock.
Might be surprised. Old man knows his stuff.
It'll be the first trial in years. Decades.
I knew you'd be wary.
Wary? That's not the problem. Those secrets have been forgotten. And that's how they should stay.
I'd be the last to suggest you start producing hordes of witches.
You hardly need to. See, till now we had a great excuse not to take in apprentices. Seems we'll need to talk it over.
Maybe later. Who's up for another round?
Oh, I am. But we're all out of stuff to chew on. Geralt, mind raiding the kitchen?
Not at all.
Gentlemen, pleasure drinking with you. Lambert especially. But the hour is late. Don't stay up long. Tomorrow's an important day.
Hay tensión, hay tensión. Seguramente no consiga nada el Beremito, como se llame.
What are you talking about?
Samavilla contract Eskel got a while back. Good story.
Finish it in a minute. First, some more fuel.
Ooh, now that's a kick in the liver. What is it?
The gauntlet. Equal parts spirit and white gull. What's that look about? Yen's gone to bed. Time for some serious drinking.
Damn straight. Pour us another. Bottoms up.
So, what's this about a Samavilla?
Snared this peasant in her dance. Instead of being happy, he escaped with his life. Yoko fell head over heels in love. Wanted me to trap her. Turned him down. So he tried it on his own, with a fishing net. Bet you they're still dancing a mazurka in some fallow field.
Cómo se mueve la cámara, como si el propio cámara estuviese borracho también, ¿no?
What's that?
Stay away from dangerous women.
All right.
Vamos a evitar bronca, yo creo.
Because you refuse to admit I'm right? Whatever. Fine.
Stop being a smartass. Poor.
Colder and up a nice giant's ass in here. Gentlemen, I shall return. Gotta go drain the dragon.
You and Lambert get along?
In a way. I've learned not to talk to him about certain things.
Guessing that's quite a list.
It is.
Hello, young'uns. Got your own little carnival going, eh? Alcohol, my good man, is a witcher's worst enemy.
Where did you dig up that bonnet?
Vesemir's trunk. The height of fashion in 1112. Old man probably put it on when he went courting. Or in the jargon of the time, wooing the damsels.
Men, a witcher's life is not all cards and liquor. It is toil. It is labor. No gurgling babes to wean for us. Nay, not for us.
All right. One Vesemir's enough. Take that off before you get it dirty. And pour.
Oh, I'll pour, Eskel. I'll pour. To the brim. Because without vodka, you're as stiff as a bookkeeper in a body cast.
Come on, let's have some fun.
Are we boring you?
No, it's just kinda...
Slow. Pretty boy's right. Listen, there's this game student from Oxenford taught me.
Hmm?
Someone starts by saying, I've never, and finishing the sentence however they want. Who's ever done that thing downs the shot. Then it's the next guy's turn.
Sounds great. You start.
I've never slept with a succubus.
Conociendo a Gerald, en principio que yo sepa, no.
How about that? Eskel. Still waters run deep.
I'm a sucker for women with horns. Right, my turn. I've never, after a bender, woken up wearing nothing but my knickers.
¿Ha hecho Gerald eso? ¿Ha hecho Gerald eso? Posiblemente, ¿no? No recuerdo ahora ningún momento en el que nos haya pasado eso.
Oh, Lambert. Kaer Morhen's black sheep.
You wanna know the best part? They weren't even my knickers.
All right, Geralt, your turn. I've never...
A ver qué dice. Nunca he tomado fisting, nunca he saltado por la ventana de un amante. A ver, en el tono así humorístico en el que estamos parece más guay decir, ¿no? Lo de la segunda.
Jumped out a lover's window.
That's so. Must have been one tough character whose wife you were plowing.
That wasn't it. He was a friend. Didn't want to hurt his feelings.
Yeah. You're a true friend.
Right, man. Let's end on that. Or else I'll never be able to look you in the eyes again.
Vodka. Vodka's gone. Who's gonna go get some more?
Already went to get food.
All right, I'll do it. Kitchen. It's that way, right?
¿Tienes algún problema conmigo? No sé, no. No sé, estamos de chill, ¿no? Ahora mismo.
Lambert, bud, gotta tell you something.
Yeah?
Sometimes you're a real jackass, but I love you, brother.
And sometimes you're a real blowhard. But damn it, I'd go to hell and back for you. Come here, you oaf. Damn. Broke.
Good thing it was empty. Huh? Where's Eskel? Should have been back by now. We ought to look around.
This is a job for Vesemir.
Not again. Take that hat off.
Where's that whippersnapper wandered off to? He could be beleaguered, I wager. Come, men, to the rescue.
Dios, vamos doblados.
Spilled some wine, then crawled through it.
Had to kneel down to see that.
If I'd have bent over, I'd have puked.
Eskel, you drunk! Get out here!
Hay un montón de cosas aquí que puedo saquear.
Eskel!
Eskel! Eskel, chop, chop.
Eskel! Hey, hear that?
Sounded like panting of a wounded wyvern.
No estáis como para pelear contra un dragón, la verdad.
We missed a fight.
I think he hurt himself.
What's one scar, more or less, in his case?
Ajá. Eskel's close.
Joder, ¿te imaginas que lo ha matado el dragón? Hostia, ¿te imaginas?
Eskel, chop, chop. Hey, look. There he is.
With his ever faithful little bleeder.
Se está muriendo, ¿no?
Hello, Eskel. Wake up.
Ah, joder, qué susto.
What happened?
Got sloshed, stewed, and 57 other varieties of drunk. That's what happened. Get up. Time to have a drink.
Leave me alone. I'm gonna puke. Three of us get together, always ends like this.
Let's find a fourth. Better. A woman.
Nothing here but Yen. Oh, we don't want to wake her up, believe me.
What about that sorceress you talked to? Think about it. We turn on the megascope, cordially invite her, she teleports here. Maybe bring some friends. How's that sound?
No parece buena idea. No parece buena idea, la verdad.
Lambert, believe you've had your last drink.
You're just jealous you didn't think of it first, but is that any reason to spoil it for us?
I don't have the strength to argue.
Of course you don't, cream puff. Bet I could take you with one finger.
Hey, relax, Lambert.
Wanna fight? Huh? Wanna? Come on.
Good night. See everyone's up and at 'em.
And reeking of booze. That hat was a memento, Lambert.
Relax, old man. It'll come out in the wash.
You can give the boys a rap on the knuckles later. Let's get to work.
Vesemir, learn anything?
While you were out hunting forktails and playing with a megascope, I examined Uma. Notice one thing. At moments of, what's the term, relaxed consciousness, he behaves differently. While falling asleep, he'd pause awake for an instant. Something different about his movements, his gaze then, but only for a moment. So I induced a trance, hypnotized him essentially. No effect at first, but as he dropped into deep lethargy, I heard something. A sigh or a moan. And it wasn't Uma's voice.
All right. I just don't get how that helps us.
Then keep silent. Thank you, Vesemir. And I apologize for what I said earlier. Have the boys told you what we plan to do?
Yes, don't like it one bit. But I suppose I have to trust you.
Right. So what now?
We can begin. We need only brew the potions.
Wait. Why couldn't we...
Do it earlier? Because the preparatory potions for the trial are strongly reactive. They must be administered immediately after they're brewed. Satisfied? Geralt, make the potions. Here are the formulae. Eskel, take a bottle of spirit.
No. After last night,
And disinfect the tools. Well, chop chop.
Los ingredientes necesarios para preparar los extractos de las hierbas.
You don't know who's trying
Vale,
to-
puedo aprovechar a coger todo lo que haya por aquí. Tiene pinta de que hay un montón de cosas.
Performed a series of complex calculations.
Vamos a dar una vuelta
Extrapolated some
y vamos a ir pillando todo.
and simulations.
Meaning you guessed.
Están ahí los ingredientes, pero primero quiero ver porque había aquí un montón de cofres y un montón de cosas. Vale, de momento... Te digo, es que seguro que hay un montón de cosas por ahí, pero bueno, tampoco igual... O sea, creo que está bien buscar un poco, pero tampoco merece la pena, ¿sabes? Irse ahora a revisar todo el este. Creo que con esto... Vale, vamos a preparar esto. Imagino que estará en alquimia. ¿Puedo fabricar algo más? No. Lo tienen puesto como el hombre más feo del mundo, pobrecito. Vesemir, Jennifer, Lambert y luego este, Uma. No podían ponerle Uma, tenían que ponerle el hombre más feo del mundo, pobrecito.
Potions ready.
Tools, too.
Good. Vesemir?
Hookweed extract to deaden the pain. I know. Done this before.
Eskel, make the incisions in his veins. Insert the tubes. Geralt, place the potion vials in the feeders.
Pobrecito.
Ready.
Open the valves. It doesn't matter in which order.
work?
If it hadn't, the pain would have sent him into shock, killed him.
So, everything's going smoothly?
No, but it's within known norms.
Administer the next potion.
I'd hoped I would never have to watch this again.
Why'd you keep the table then?
Geralt, next potion. Acei Fin.
What now?
Now we wait for the potions to do their work. Might take a day, might take more.
You need only wait. True. But I must maintain the stabilizing spell. Uma's body is not nearly as resilient as a young candidate witch's. Without this, he... Eskel, I'm sorry. Would you mind?
Getting some rags on it.
Pobrecita.
I can't believe we're doing this.
Wiping vomit off the floor?
No, the trial. If that's Ciri in there, she could come out of this crippled, wrong in the head, just emotionless. Thought about that?
I trust Yen. She knows what she's doing.
Don't doubt that. But do we know what she's doing? She tell you how likely this is to work?
Gentlemen, the floor's as clean as it'll ever be. And I need to be wiped down as well. No offense, but I'd rather Geralt did it.
Understood. I'd prefer that too.
That normal?
Yes. Uma's body is disintegrating from the inside. Once that's complete, we'll need to reform it. Or he'll die. You witches were given mutagens. We will use spells.
Hey, Yen, you're dozing off.
No, I'm just resting my eyes.
Yeah, it's called sleeping.
Then do something to keep me awake.
Pinching's apparently effective.
Later, perhaps. For now, talk to me. Tell me a story.
Patiné sobre hielo con Ciri. Jaskier me compró una espada. Lo de Ciri suena bonito, ¿no?
Heard about the time Ciri and I went ice skating?
No, not that I recall.
The winter she trained here. A couple months in, she started complaining I was too harsh a teacher. Brushed it off at first. Then she asked me to go skating with her. Didn't really want to. I'd never been before. But she insisted. As soon as we hit the ice, she started skating circles around me, hollering, "No, not like that. Footwork. One, then the other. Crossover. No, wrong. Break with the heel of your skate, not the toes." Needless to say, from then on...
He's awake. It's time. Time to lift the curse. Prepare the phylactery. Never severe. Peniatag. Nevid. Savin. Hawal.
Arriva. Endir.
No. No, I won't let you. Geralt, yellow flask, in my satchel.
Quiet. Listen.
Koal. Koal. Kaniatad.
Nevid Severe. Koal, Kaniatad. Nevid. Arriva. Endir.
Geralt, the phylactery, open it.
Kanitad. Taran Anadel. Diz.
¿Un elfo?
Havelock?
You know him?
Yes. An elf. An elf. A sage.
Where is Ciri?
The Isle of Mists. But it's not... She's not safe. The hunt.
The hunt. What's it want from Ciri?
Her blood. Elder blood. To open the gate. We cannot allow this.
Isle of Mists. Where is it?
Everywhere. And nowhere.
Listen, Sage. We didn't lift that curse to play riddles with you.
Yvain. Arwen. Siren.
In Skellige. Follow it into the mists. Hurry. Hurry. I tried to protect her. But the curse... The hunt... has not found the Isle as yet. 'Tis a matter of time. But if she leaves, they will detect her at once.
Enough, Geralt. He's not yet free of death's grip.
Is he gonna make it?
I can't... No. You saw? Not all went as planned. I lifted the curse, but...
The trial has wrought havoc in his body. Violently twitching fingers, pupils that don't react to the light. Seen it many times before, too many.
Toxins have permanently damaged his nervous system. Even if he does pull through... Do you understand?
I'm going to get Ciri.
Hold up. Don't you think you owe us some answers? How do you know this Avallac'h? What's Ciri been doing with him?
Yennefer can tell you. Just keep an eye on him. He's not a friend.
Perhaps not, but Ciri apparently trusted him. We should at least take his words seriously. You heard what he said. Take Ciri from that Isle of Mists, and the hunt will pick up her trail immediately. What then?
What's your suggestion?
Ciri can't flee forever. One day she'll stumble, and she won't get a second chance. Time we, the hunted, became the hunters. Geralt will find Ciri and bring her here, and the hunt will follow. They'll expect to catch us by surprise, and they'll be sorely disappointed.
We plan to fight them. We five? In a crumbling castle?
Do we have a choice? Besides delaying the inevitable?
Pretty Boy could try to round up a few others who know how to swing a sword.
Or wield magic.
Fine. I'll get Ciri and recruit some allies. Bring everyone here. Got a few favors I can call in.
Any good-looking women in that batch?
Mm-hmm. Exclusively. And you? What do you plan to do?
I've Avalok to care for. He's certain to die without gentle, gradual magic treatment. There's hope if I help him. Not much, but better than naught.
The boys and I'll consider how we should greet our uninvited guests.
All right. Time I was on my way.
Good luck, Wolf. And give Cirilla our love.
Come back quickly, Geralt.
Habla con amigos que puedan ayudarte a derrotar a la cacería y pídeles que te acompañen. Vale, tiene pinta de que se vienen cosas importantes, ¿no? Estamos ya muy cerquita de encontrar a Ciri y con ello atraer a la cacería salvaje. Vale, pues listo. Creo que lo voy a dejar por aquí porque, ya digo, parece que va a suceder algo importante y... Habla con Emir. Habla con Triss, ayuda a Triss a zanjar sus asuntos. Habla con Zoltan, habla con Roche, habla con Dijkstra. Vamos a pedir ayuda a todos los que podamos, obviamente. Habla con Krax, con Armiño. Ayuda a Cersei a resolver el enigma de la locura, tal. Vale, pues básicamente tiene pinta de que estos días va a ser completar un montón de historias con otros personajes, historias secundarias con otros personajes, con el objetivo básicamente de poder reunirlos, ¿no? Y formar alianzas para pelear todos juntos contra la cacería salvaje. O sea, me gusta el planteamiento de cómo está desarrollándose la historia y cómo tiene pinta de que se va a cerrar. Así que nada, lo voy a dejar de momento por aquí. Ya digo, me encargaré... Obviamente esto lo haré en directo, ¿vale? No voy a avanzar ninguna de estas cosas fuera de cámara. Lo que sí que haré será alguna misión secundaria seguramente que tengo por aquí pendiente. Y ya digo, mañana volvemos, abrimos directo y empezamos a buscar estas alianzas para ver si podemos, pues eso, enfrentarnos a la cacería salvaje y proteger a Ciri, ¿no? Así que nada, lo dejo por aquí por hoy. Mañana continuamos y ya digo, haré seguramente alguna misión secundaria cuando tenga tiempo. Y mañana continuamos con todo el tema de estas alianzas. Así que, nos vemos mañana. Chao.